Howdy folks, this is Toni Gatlin with RedPenTravelers.com. It is 2017 and I'm really excited to show you some new things that we've got for you. I've got new colors, new sizes, and a couple of really neat new features. So let me show you first some of the things that are brand new that you can add to almost any size notebook to make it much more book-like. Most of the time a traveler's notebook is really just kind of a rectangle of leather with the holes punched in the spine that allows the elastic cord to run through, and then inside it holds paper inserts with, held in with tension from those elastic straps. So that's all great and wonderful and flexible, but it does leave all those visible on the outside, and I wanted to create something that is much more like a book and has a real spine rather than just kind of a folded over piece of leather, and something that's a little bit more reinforced and something that hides the elastic so that you don't see this on the spine. So here's what I've come up with, and it's going to be in 3 sizes. We've got a reinforced spine. This is the pocket size notebook. It holds field notes, so all the ones I'm going to show you are going to be the same size. So this is a 1-inch reinforced spine, and inside you can see that the elastics run through a separate piece of leather. So you've got your same holes here, and it all runs through just like it does on the others, except it's not running through the outside of the spine. So not only do you have the elastics hidden, but that extra leather in there gives a more stiffness and sturdiness on the spine, so it is much more like an actual book that you could kind of put on the shelf and stand alone as a book. So this is a 1-inch spine. It has the 3 holes here punched, so you have 4 elastics, but it will hold more than 4 inserts because of the width, so you can piggyback extras in there. There's also a 1.5-inch spine, and so that's an extra 1/2 inch here, and that'll hold quite a bit more inserts. It as well has, oops, I got it upside down, has sorry, I got these all tangled up. It has 3 holes punched in each end, so there's 4 elastics, but again, you can piggyback a lot more in there, or you could always run a second set of elastics through the same holes. That would work as well. Running elastic through is a little bit tricky because you have to kind of work it through these holes that are riveted down here, but I was able to get these through without a problem just by using some tweezers, just to kind of reach through and pull that elastic cord through. So a little bit more labor intensive than the ones that are punched straight through the spine, but I think it's totally worth it. So on this one you can see the difference also between the 2 kinds or 2 colors of rivets. On the green we've got the brushed nickel, which is kind of a silver tone, and then on the butterscotch color here we have the antique brass, or the brushed brass rivets. So that's more of a gold tone, so you can kind of choose if you want something kind of cooler or something warmer. You have options there. Now the 3rd size that I've got is for folks who want a really, really chunky notebook. This one is a 2-inch spine. Again, this is a pocket size, so it's the same size, it holds the same size inserts, all of these. The only difference is the spine. And so this one, because it's so wide, it does have 2 sets of rivets here to hold that extra width. And we'll talk about this in a minute as well. So this one has 5 holes punched up here, so you can run a lot of elastic through there. So I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 field notes inserts in here right now, and you can see you could still put a whole lot more in there. There's still a lot of room. You could piggyback probably 3 or 4 more in there at least. So if you want something really chunky, here you go. This one has an extra feature on it as well that you can add to different notebooks, and that is this wraparound tab. Because we're hiding the elastics here, I didn't want to punch holes in the spine to have the that middle elastic come around, so I created this instead. So it's riveted on the back, wraps around, slides under this little tab, and this is where you could personalize if you wanted to have your initials, or if you have a short name, or you wanted to put a short word, maybe up to 4 to 5 characters. Initials are best, but we could do short words. So if you wanted to have that on there, we could stamp that and make it really personalized for you. Or if you wanted to skip that, skip the tab, you could always just have the customization here on the front cover, just like we've been offering for a long time. So you can also get this tab on one of the regular notebooks. So say you didn't want the reinforced spine, but you wanted to have the tab, you could do that. So this is a jumbo notebook. This is a new size for us this year. It holds the giant size Moleskine inserts. It also holds a composition notebook. So this is the biggest size we're carrying, and it's a new size for us this year. And this is a new color as well. This is charcoal. So you can see that we can go ahead and do the elastics just like we normally would, and then add on the tab rather than the wraparound elastic. So it's the same as the other, just riveted on the back and wraps around the front. So those are some of the new things we're bringing this year. And then I'm going to do another video that will have all of the new sizes and all of the new colors, but I thought this deserved its own mention, the premium spine option and the new closure tab option. So you can kind of mix and match, decide which solution works best for your needs, and let me know if you've got other ideas. I love to hear your inspiration and your questions, so feel free to get in touch. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye.